Veterans were honored in ceremonies all over the nation today.
But as KPIX5's John Ramos shows us, in Danville, they are recognizing warriors who have passed into history.
World War I was called the war to end all wars, but it turns out it was just the beginning. A ceremony in Danville today honored men and women who fought in a number of different wars and conflicts. But World War I set the stage for all of them. A pop-up museum at the Veterans Memorial Building commemorated the 100th anniversary of the end of the Great War that forced America onto the world stage.
And we were an isolationist country. We were farmers. You know, we were thinking about Iowa. And the Germans had other ideas.
Docent Tim Sammons says when the U.S. was drawn into the war, the Army didn't even have a military-style weapon, so they borrowed this rifle design from the British. Most of the volunteers were upper-class young men seeking glory and honor. But first, they had to learn a new way to fight.
Prior to World War I, they used old phalanx methods. Everybody lined up with muskets and they marched towards one another.
But World War I became the first to employ modern mechanical weapons. Tanks, airplanes, machine guns, even submarines. So armies learned to fight from trenches, which held their own horror when the enemy began using poison gas. The carnage of the war was unbelievable.
The Battle of the Somme, there were 73,000 people missing in one battle. They can't find them. They were either taken prisoner and disappeared, or they were shredded, and their bodies are still in the forest in the Somme.
The U.S. suffered 122,000 casualties, even though it only fought in the last 6 months of the war. When it ended, the military had learned the power of technology, and the nation realized it could no longer hide. America's time in the Great War was short, but it's had a profound effect on the way we view warfare and our position in the world. In Danville, John Ramos, KPIX 5.
Wow, we owe them such a debt of gratitude.
Absolutely.
All our veterans.
Amazing.
Thank you. All right.